Do you have a podcast? Do you listen to podcasts? Or do you have no idea what a podcast is? No matter what, you will enjoy this episode because you're going to learn all about podcasting, about the Podcast Expo community, and I shall say family, and all the benefits that podcast can bring to your life and even perhaps to your business. So stay tuned. Last weekend, I was a guest speaker at the Podfest Expo here in Orlando, Florida. Not only did I enjoy it, people enjoyed my presentation, but I was also part of the whole, listening to other people's presentations and making great new friends and connections. But I want to give a big shout out to the founder and organizer, Chris Krimitsos, who is not only a wonderful human being, but he is a fabulous connector. Not only did we meet there, but he started connecting the speakers and the community way before the event even started. And that's what I truly enjoyed. He has that gift to bring people together. And if you are a podcaster and have not heard of it, make sure to check out the Podfest Expo. I will put also a link to the Facebook group because it is an extraordinary family. I really can say that. The support that you're getting there is phenomenal. And not only can you make new connections, perhaps even get new guests, but if you are an expert, you can also become a guest speaker on one of the podcasts that are out in this world. And if you have not heard of a podcast at all, just go to iTunes, Spotify, and look for podcasts. Podcasts are for every genre. It will give you information, it will give you inspiration and motivation. Now, talking about that, I am starting a new podcast. Yes, my podcast launch will be on June 9th. My podcast is all about becoming the greater version of yourself. Really going through that metamorphosis process that we all have at times to go from where we have been, but through our personal growth and journey and experiences, we came to a point that we are finding ourselves perhaps in transition to get to the next stage in our lives. And this is what my podcast is about. Because we have to become the person that we are meant to be, to live the life we are destined to live. And we all encounter challenges, obstacles, and even dark times. But the good thing is that others have walked that path before us. We are not alone. And in my podcast, I will interview guests that will share their story with you on how they overcame their challenges, how they went through a dark time, but came out on the other side stronger, bolder, and now living the life that they wanted to live, that they enjoy living, and that they're meant to live, and they're destined to live. And so can you. Your voice needs to be heard and your message must be shared. If you have a story to share, if you have a transformational story, let me know. Message me, put it in the comment section or wherever you see this video. Make sure to let me know. And perhaps you can be my next guest on Become. But with that said, I have a launch party and you can be part of it. Yes, I'm going to have a podcast launch party on June 9th. And I'm putting a link here, either in the description, in the show notes, wherever you see this video and you can click on it and you can become one of my podcast launch party guests. I will have some fun things there. We have prizes, yes. And the biggest prize I'm giving away is worth $2,500. And I will let you know what that is going to be in details. If you click the link, you will get the detailed information. All right, this was my episode about podcasting. What is a podcast? What is the podcast family? And how can you get involved in perhaps even becoming a podcaster yourself or being a guest on mine? That's it, my friend. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, give me a like. If you have a question, put it in the comment section and I will answer it for you. Until I see you again, always remember, serve from the heart and live the life you imagine.